our weekly chat. We need a name for this.
Feed.
Our weekly feed.
Our lockers room.
Our locker? No. Our weekly question and answer about Down syndrome and advocacy. And once again, thank you guys for sending in your videos. It's really, really awesome. And sorry about last week's video. You don't see it because I forgot to save it. So pretend like that one happened, but you don't.
And I was sick anyway, so.
Yeah, we weren't really in the greatest.
I'm still sick, but it's okay.
Thing, so.
Yes.
So this question this week is really, really good. It's a very good question, and it comes from a very special person in our lives. I think.
Dr. Baya.
No, I think it's not. I think this person actually likes us a little bit more. Like Sabir likes her more than us. Yeah, and that's Tanya. Yes. So my sister came. Yeah. So thank you, Tanya, for the question. And actually, it's a really good question. And the question is, you're human. You get your feelings hurt. That's true. How do you cope with the types bestowed by others when they take pity on Sabir or say she won't amount to nothing? So basically, these are the people that they are talking about. These are the people that believe because Sabir has Down syndrome, she won't succeed, or they do the whole haram maskin or poor her type of thing. So do you want to take over on this?
Yes. So the first thing that I would do is simply take the approach that those people honestly do not know. So that's all they know. So it's my job or our job to let them know and explain to them as much as we can. Or maybe sympathize, which is going to be even worse. But still, with the idea, with the goal that that we're trying to change the way they think, and which is to to start thinking that those children or those people with special needs, with a Down syndrome or something else, they can still do a lot of other things, a lot of things out there that normal people do. People that don't have Down syndrome or people don't have autism or special needs, they're still able to do these things. It's just they need to be given the opportunity. So again, we just need to talk to them and explain to them, those old school thoughts. We need to change them and start thinking, more of nowadays way of thinking.
That was very dramatic.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, you're absolutely right. When it comes to we have to educate people on how and what any person with a disability can and cannot do, and it is a change of mentality. I've said it before to a lot of my friends that I considered Sabir my BS detector. And the reason why I say that is because when Sabir was born, we did have a lot of people that, and when I say a lot, I mean several, not like 10s, 20s, 30s, we had a lot of people though that backed away from us because Sabir had Down syndrome, thinking that they can catch it, like it's a virus or something, So we had those people move away and move away from us per se. And to be honest with you, we thought that they were friends, but when they did do that, they left us because Sabir wasn't the quote unquote normal type. So I always call Sabir my BS detector. which is fine by me because of Sabir, we found out who our true friends were. So that's the good thing. And so at the beginning, I was like more aggressive about these people, but now it's more of, okay, I see where you're coming from, your old idea. Yes, friends like family. But like with the, if we interact with somebody today, let's say, and they see Sabir and I'm with them, and they have these old ideas, old-fashioned ideas and mentalities of that she wouldn't ever succeed. I take it now more like with a grain of salt, and I try to understand their reasoning, but I'm also gonna try to educate them, to show them exactly where and what Sabir can do. So I mean, it's a good thing. I actually like it because I can work on myself on that and not to get angry anymore.
Yeah, I have to admit that yes, you did have actually those concerns initially, and especially when we were getting ready to visit back home, Palestine, and then you were trying to take those scenarios, what if, which is fine because at least you know what's coming.
Yeah.
And that's where I felt, of course, we realize that we still need to work on, we still need to help also other people here that still think that way. It's not only back home.
Right.
But again, back home till, of course, they still have a lot of work to do, and
I don't think it's just back home. I think it's here as well that we as a society in general, we have a lot of work to deal with, because it doesn't matter if it's Down syndrome or any other disability. There is always this like idea that they'll never succeed.
Yeah. So with this being said, the answer is always very, with really smile on the face, with like a genuine one, to try to make sure that you are on a mission and let those people understand that, okay, let me help you understand what's going on. Let me help you, honestly, give you some factual, information, okay, about what we're dealing with. It's not what you are thinking. This is what's happening, and then you tell them, of course, give them a few things that they need to, fix or understand or correct, in a positive way. Because even if you are right, and you're trying to say out of anger,
nobody's gonna listen.
Yes, you're angry. They're wondering why you're angry, and nothing accomplished. But yes, and thank you, Noha, for joining, because actually I was wondering why I was saying yes. It's like, okay, I forgot about the...
So, you forgot that we were live. Okay, so, and also, if that person, him or her, they still want to have that idea, that pity, that pity factor, or the idea that, no, they're never going to succeed. Then we call Hamza. But in all honesty, what I would do is, okay, I tried my best, and it's not going to change. Is it going to affect me as a human, me as a mom to 3 kids? No, because, I have other things to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. So, they initially, I'm not going to be worried about them, necessarily agree with me at that point, but
right.
At least, they got someone to start, to tell them, for the first time, if it takes a second and third time, be it, but at least we did our mission. The idea is to understand that we're constantly on, on a mission to try and help.
Right.
If we really want to help, it's just to educate and let them understand, because we never know also who they're friends with, or who in their family or amongst their friends or inner circle gonna have a child with Down syndrome,
Right,
or
or-
autism,
or any disability,
any
yeah.
disability.
So,
Yeah.
and it's also great that we have friends that are like family, you know, that you know, when they see Sabil, you know, Sabil is, you know, with them, and you know, they have came as a support for us in a way of wanting to understand what Down syndrome is, and just in general what a disability is. So, you know, there are guards as well, you know, so whenever somebody comes up to us, you know, asking or doing the whole pity factor, and they're with us, I mean, our friends, you know, are there to say absolutely not, you know, you should see the amazing things that occur. So, I can honestly say the whole coping issue, just to go back, at the beginning, I was aggressive about it, and I did get hurt.
Not aggressive, but defensive.
Yeah,
More
defensive.
defensive.
Yeah, and I did get hurt very
I mean,
quickly,
you're-
even though I didn't show it a lot.
I
But
hate to say you get to it, but you know,
I do have every right.
it is justified. You know.
yeah, I do have every right. I mean, and every mom has every right. It doesn't matter if your child has a disability or not. The moment somebody says something about your kids, then you have every right to get, you know,
Emotional
and
yeah.
defensive. But I will say that, especially about a child with disability, every day I have progressed, I feel, in that I just, you know, I just don't sweat the small stuff anymore when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
no, you did
So-
drastically, and I had to start giving compliments to you specifically, or you know, in front of people.
Hold on,
but
wait. You're going to give me a compliment? Go ahead.
But genuinely, you did, and I give you a lot of credit for how much you,
Thank you.
are doing. And,
I appreciate it.
but going back to Sabil and how much, to be honest with you, the people around us, so, you know, our friends, our family, and my friends, the ones that actually I go and I call them my
Your brothers.
my fajr.
Oh, your Frederick click. Your Frederick click.
Yes, they constantly ask about you know, our kids, but specifically about Sabil, and I'm amazed every time they see me. Every time, you know, they ask how is Sabil doing? Why didn't you bring her to the masjid? Why didn't you do this? So, and I've said this before, and it is true. I've been here 15 years almost, and I know probably 50 to 60 people overall.
You know more.
Under 100 people. That this is I'm saying.
Oh, your clique.
Yeah, the people that I would say associate with. If there's a wedding, if there's something, those would be always invited. Yet Sabil, who is only 3 years old, okay, there's at least 600 to 700 people that constantly ask about her, whether here or back home, or you know.
Sabia's popular.
It's just, and the point that I'm trying to make here is when families that have
She has a better social life than us.
absolutely, and our life going from good to even better. It is. I've said this before, and those families who have, whether recently are parents of a child with special need, okay, with a Down syndrome, autism, or any other disability, they are honestly blessed to have a child with special needs, and their life guaranteed will get better, and they'll feel the love, the happiness drastically changing from good to better and better, and it's going to get better as this child is growing and as they are supporting them. Okay, for the sake of supporting them, not because to say, oh, I did my part.
Right.
That's not what we're looking for.
Yeah. I think you're correct on this, but like for me, the whole blessed idea, I was blessed with 2 other kids as well. So, you know, to have a child with a disability, it didn't make me blessed. I was already blessed.
More blessed.
But I think I was quote unquote blessed with patience because you know, it does take this topic about having the people come and take pity and say that Sevilla won't amount to anything, it does take patience, and it does take that mentality just to be chill and, to not sweat the small stuff. And so I find that as something, Sevilla is, to say I'm blessed because I have a child with disability. To be honest with you, I'm blessed because I have a child in general. So,
Yeah.
I have 3. So,
We're blessed to have your aunt Tanya around, because Tanya, I have to, genuinely, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the stuff that you're doing. I know you're doing it because you enjoy doing it, not because you're.
are you giving compliments all around?
Yes, you taking her just to watch her, and then she comes back with two
Shopping bags?
Yes, which I like. I don't have to really buy her clothes now.
All right. Okay.
But I appreciate this one. This question, actually, one of the questions that I love the most. And on my end, I want to just, if I may, recap and say that.
Noha, I will give you a compliment that you actually do a lot.
I did say earlier, and of course, to keep that, inshallah, sincere, that's why she doesn't probably necessarily, report this. What you do, Noha, is a lot, so we understand and we appreciate, what you're
That's
doing.
why you're considered one of our top
And
superheroes.
Muhammad is an awesome husband, an awesome friend as well.
Yes.
But to recap and conclude, I would always, try to help by, telling those people that, hey, let it educate them on us to what's right and, why this is not what they're thinking it is, and try to help them, with those, to change those thoughts which have been wrong, and to change them to the correct one, right ones, without offending anybody. And definitely do not get mad, do not get angry. Stay calm, and you're on a mission again.
Yeah. So.
And the idea is forgive them because they really don't know. This is actually.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
That's what they say. Yeah. So. Okay, well, thank you guys so very much for watching. Now, this video, hopefully, I have saved it. Pray that I saved it. It will be on our YouTube page. It will be on our Facebook. Please like, share, comment. If you have any questions that you want to be answered, please private message us. We will try to add it to our awesome list of growing questions. So, thank you guys so very much. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Have a great day. Superheroes out.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.